Hi everyone, welcome to my video, my next one. Today we're going to be going through how to make this pretty butterfly. So you can do them all different colours. I've prepared the cutouts already. So I've just started this one, which I'm going to be making for a card. I'm going to be using a white overlay this time, so it'll end up looking like that. Then I made this one yesterday, so with the orange, yellow and pink, and then this looks black, the butterfly on top, but it's navy blue. And then this is what we start with. Okay, so first things first is you get your paper, you get your butterfly cut out, whatever butterfly you've got, place it down, easy peasy, trace carefully around, nice and slow, so you take your time. Okay, so you just do that all the way around the butterfly, so you've got a cut out, yeah? Then you painstakingly cut out with just some scissors your shape that you've done, okay? And then you end up with just a plain butterfly, and that seems pretty easy, yeah? Now it's the shading now that's I'm going to go through today. I've got some distress ink in the colour Salvaged Patina, that's a new one. I've got Blueprint Sketch, and then I've got a gelato here. What colour is this one? Boysenberry. So that's a nice deep blue. So I haven't got an ink pad for that one, they sold out, but I can put it on my gas mat to start it. So first of all, I'm going to start with the gelato. Let's wind it up a little bit and get it ready there. So what I do is start by putting it in the inside of the body, and then use a little sponge dauber just to lay some blue colour down. That didn't come out very, I thought that was going to come out brighter, to be fair, but that was a little bit of a letdown. Let's go on to the distressed ink. Will that work now? No, I'm going to swap sides now, because the gelato is more of a waxier feel. The other one, the blue, this one, it won't go over it, so it's fine. I think it's fine if you turn it over. I've never done that before. I think it's a mirror image. We shall soon see. Yeah, mirror image of each other, so you can turn over, start again. So let's load the dauber up with some ink, and then let's start. So that's a lot brighter. Okay, so circular motions. Put your first layer of colour on. Now it will appear that the video is shaking, but it's not, it's just my table, because I haven't got a very good stable table. When I'm blending, it rocks a little bit. So again, keep layering it up until you're happy with the colour, because I like the middle of the butterfly to be the brightest colour and then fade out. And the harder you press on with your dauber, the more ink it releases, and then you lighten up as you're blending. So lighter pressure will then fade the colour in. These are really easy to make. promise. So do some fading there, and then we get the butterfly over it, and we'll have a look how that looks. So you can see that's what I tend to look at now, is to see where it's going. So this side has nearly reached that bit, but it hasn't there, and that square there is blue and that square isn't. So then we go and we go a little bit more up, so then when we put that over again, it should mirror the other side. It's easier to colour as one to blend over a glass mat, but the light reflects on it, so I can't use my glass mat when I'm on film. Okay, I'm going to be using a black overlay which is drying at the minute. I haven't got no black paper, so I've had to colour mine. Where's mine? Oh, it is nearly dry now, so we can use this. This is the colour we're going to go. So you just overlay like that. Little bits that stick out there we'll go through in a minute. I'll show you what to do with them in a memento. Yeah, a little bit more here. Okay, and then let's get a little bit. This is a new release from Distressed Ink, so put a little bit there. Okay, and now, oh, that's a pretty colour. Then you're going to go into and merge into the two colours. Okay, I need some more now. Okay, and then place butterfly back over and see where you're going with it. See now how it's going, a little bit more coverage there and it's not there, so we'll add a little bit more here. And we'll start bringing it down now onto the bottom wing, blending into the blue. Go in circular motions again. Pop a bit more out. Okay, let's have another try. Yeah, that looks nice. Now we're going to swap back over to the blue. Where are we? This one. It's this one, isn't it? Yeah. Load up again. Nice and slow again. Off and on the paper, if you can see. So you start off the project and then bring it on with your blending. And turn it round again. and then you're going over the two of the aqua and the blue to merge them together, so it creates that bit of a cloudy look in between the two. Exactly the same other side. You'll need some a little bit more thicker paper as well, because obviously as you load the ink up, the paper gets a little bit more weaker because it's getting more damper with the ink, and you're blending, and what it does, it becomes more fragile, so then it starts to then move as you're blending it, and you don't want it collapsing and creasing. Right then, a little bit more there. Let's try a little bit more of this one to blend in. Yeah, that's done it. Sometimes you can go in, if you've already got the blend, just to push more ink. Let's have a look. Don't worry about the middle. I'm going to go black for the body. So place the top layer over again, and then just double check your work. Okay, so let's have a look. Thinking that's okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So what we will do now is make sure my lids are on first of all, so we don't cause a mess, and then we will glue the butterfly now. Let me get another piece of paper so it's not as messy. We see what we're doing more then, can't we? Now this glue, you'll have to bear with me, it's not the bestest glue. I'm just gonna try and there's better ways to apply a glue, but this is not, like I say again, my favourite glue of all time at all. I will be reordering again soon. This is a real bad way of putting glue on, because you don't want it to leak on the other side, which is probably going to do, but I haven't got no more wet ink that I can use that will do the trick. So let's have a look. I'll be able to get that off with some tissue. So let's turn that over again, get the coloured bit on, lay the middle down first, and then watching where obviously the wings are going. Okay. Just getting rid of a little bit more glue that I didn't need. Okay. Make sure your edges are stuck down If you need to add a little bit more glue, do so. Terrible glue. This is the one I used last time. Is it the Tombow? I really liked it. I've refilled it with another one. I can't remember, Studio something it's called. Bloody rubbish. Right. Okay. And then we'll go over those glue bits with some more ink in a bit. Let's see how stringy it is. I don't know whether you can see. Can you see it swinging? It's like snot. Hate the stuff. Put that bit down there. So make sure you've got your perimeter down, because you're going to be cutting it around it in a minute. Okay. So get some decent scissors, and what you'll see is, I'll try and show you, probably best to see if I just keep it still there, is it's overlapped. You're always going to get a little bit of difference, so you've got some underlap there that's showing, and what we're going to do in a minute is use black as well to go over that. But first of all, cut as much of the excess you can see away. Okay. Yes, the black ink will disguise it somewhat, but you want to get it as neat and to the edge as you can. So let's have a look. Careful you don't snip his antennae bits off. Also, it's always best as well to let your ink, your glue dry a little bit where you've just done it, because if it's damp as well, it doesn't cut as easy. Get them little snippy bits off in the corner. So you get the gist. I have got some finer scissors in this, but they don't work very well on, you know, when I've just glued it and it's a little bit damp. They tend to tear, so they'd make the job even worse. Also on the tail, there's too much overhang there, so we'll get rid of some of that. A little bit over here. That needs sticking down a little bit better as well. That will do for now. So spend time on it, going around making it perfect. Now where's my black? There. This is a black paint pen. So any black ink, and then just go around your edges, and this is where it disguises then the bits that the scissor never found or was too awkward to cut. Okay. Do the tail as well. showing all your nooks and crannies. There. You could leave those uncoloured, sorry, coloured blue if you wanted, like add it at the beginning, but I like the body to be black. Okay, so that's that bit done. Let's go around there, a little bit around there. I think that's it. Oh, a little bit on the body and on the bottom wing there. Cover that glue up there. Let's have a look. Bit of glue there. There we go. Happy with that. Now we're going to add some little details. You don't have to, but it does tend to look pretty if you do add a little bit of detail. So I'm going to pick up my Sharpie permanent marker in like a jade green colour, and then on the green here we're going to do some tiny little details of dots, and I'll show you what they look like. Okay, so I have to put the pen up like that, otherwise my dots get too big, but you literally to the centre of the butterfly. So when you're working in the middle there, you want as much detail, then as it fades out you don't want as much. So if you can see what I've done in a minute, I've done the dots lots there and then faded them out as they go up the wing like that. Okay, so just on the green. Okay, so do exactly the same again. Have a look, see where I've been on the other one, just mirror both sides best you can. Done that one, done the edge of this one. But to me, I think that's easy. I think anybody with the right equipment can do this butterfly. Okay, so that's the aqua dots. And then we'll get another Sharpie marker in the blue, and then we can see there we go. So you can add some bigger ones because obviously you're working towards in the middle of the butterfly. And put your dots anywhere else that you want. Dots would look nice on these rounder bits as well. Yeah. So you add detail where you think there should be detail. Okay. Put some dots up here as well. You could use a little bit of white ink as well, that'd look pretty. So that's the finished. Let's get another piece of clean paper and then you'll be able to see. Oh nice then, that's finished. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Any questions or anything, I'll link everything below. Any questions, just leave me a message and I'll see you in the next video. Bye everybody.